The white-winged chough is a very interesting visitor to the garden.
We call these platoon birds because they come into the garden in little groups of 10 or 12, like a platoon of soldiers. They stick together. They dig around the mulch, turning over the mulch in the ground. They've got strength in numbers, and they dig around in the mulch to find stuff on the ground. For a gardener, they make a terrible mess on your paths and other spots. Flipping stuff around from the garden beds onto paths or back onto the grass. If you like neat things, they can be a little bit annoying. They'll always just take the mulch off a bed and flick it onto a path or something like that. But otherwise they're pretty good. They come around and clean things up, do poo, improve the soil. They're pretty interesting the way they hang around in groups. The currawongs are not very happy. This is usually a currawong patch here. You can see that currawong up there. He's not too happy with
A white-winged chough has a very characteristic red eye. Everything else is black. Black beak, black legs, and black plumage. When they fly, you get a flash of white on the feathers of the wing, which is where their name comes from. The other telltale characteristic is that you will always find white-winged choughs in a group. You'll never find them by themselves. Well, here they are, exiting the property now. Very interesting the way they live in a little group like that. They don't reach maturity until the age of 4, so they sisters and brothers stick around in a big group, help to feed or to be fed, and they build the nest. Very interesting, they make a nest out of mud. There's very few birds that do that. They make a nest up in a tree but make it out of mud. Oh, there's the last one, heading off. My wife won't be happy. You can see them up there on the left. They're pecking away at the mulch, and then they fling it onto the road like that, onto the driveway. Anyway, they're heading off now. The white-winged chough. No relative of the European chough. They just happen to look the same and behave similarly. Very interesting bird that spends most of its time just on the ground like that in a big group, just walking around, feeding on insects. Oh well, there they go. To go and sweep up. See ya.